there is a rugby championship squad getting picked just after that first round of NPC. You will be available for that. Would you be ready if selected?
Yeah, obviously just come off one of the toughest competitions in the world, I think a few weeks ago. So, yeah, everything's all good. Body's still chipping away and lungs are still breathing.
Were the All Blacks coaches in touch with you while you were over in France at Toulon?
Just back and forth, but yeah, I always knew, even before I left, the door was always there to return home, and it's something I'm truly grateful for.
DSPN, the Devlin Sports Podcast Network.
All right, John Day here on debut for DSPN, and I'm absolutely stoked to welcome in 7-test All Black Leicester Fainga'anuku, fresh from France, back in New Zealand for the Tasman Mako ahead of the NPC. Leicester, when did you get back, and welcome back?
Thank you. Arrived back in New Zealand about just under 2 weeks, and arrived in beautiful sunny Nelson yesterday morning, so yeah.
Yeah, so from the south of France to the top of the south, how was your time in Toulon?
I absolutely love it. Yeah, can't be complaining when you're right on the coastline of the Mediterranean, and wine's good and the sun's always shining. So yeah, can't complain too much. And
you had some good company there as well. And Ma'a Nonu, got to play with him. Is that amazing? Is that like a childhood dream for you?
Yeah, it was awesome. Obviously to put that in the memory books. I think the old man was a bit more excited and happier than I was, but yeah, it's such an awesome experience to obviously get the chance to run out and also train amongst a legend like him. So now it's absolutely a privilege and honour of mine, so yeah.
Yeah, and I think when you left as a 23-year-old after the World Cup in 2023, everyone was wondering why. Now that you're looking back and you're back after 19 months over there, are you happy with your decision to leave when you did?
Oh yeah, 100%. Wouldn't change it any other way. I think probably one of the best experience and best decisions in my career I've ever done. And looking back at it, man, I've had an awesome time and definitely competed against some really top athletes. And yeah, it's been one of the best, I guess, almost 2 years of my career. So yeah, it's been enjoyable.
Yeah, a lot of people back in New Zealand kind of miss the French top 14 because it's on in the middle of the night and we don't get to see a lot of it. What is the standard of rugby like over there?
Yeah, it's real physical. It's almost the closest thing you get to being a gladiator in the coliseum. To be fair, to sum it up, but yeah, look, rugby in France is so alive. The passion's there, and yeah, just the love for the game it was just so magnificent to see as a player, and to feel it week in, week out, home and away games was just something truly special. And to be able to experience that is truly something I'll forever, I guess, appreciate for the rest of my life.
Yeah, so hearing all this from you, and obviously you're getting paid well over there, why come back, Leicester?
Yeah, look, as much as I was enjoying my time over there, I think me and my partner, we were blessed enough to have our first wee born over in France, and
awesome.
That sort of changes the dynamics of the future. Obviously, it would have been nice to continue our beautiful journey on the Mediterranean there, but I think for both of us, we started having discussions on returning home just for family reasons and just giving both our parents and family and friends back home to, I guess, create memories of our first wee born, and something we don't want to take away from them. And yeah, that was pretty much the big indicator for us to head home. And yeah, look, obviously footy-wise for me, I still got a lot of me to go, and obviously, yeah, I think in 2 years' time there's a team I would love to make in the tournament that we played in Australia. So yeah, everything just sort of fell into play, and look, we're just here we know we're here for 2 years, and we're doing every bit of it, family and friends, and yeah, just for me personally, just head down, chipping away at what I love doing every day, and that's obviously playing footy, so yeah.
Yeah, I grew up in Nelson as a young kid. I'll tell you, St. Joseph's School, you could do a lot worse than sending your wee one there when they grow up a little bit. Hey, and you're back with the Tasman Mako. How are you fitting back into New Zealand rugby and provincial rugby?
Oh, yeah, honestly, it just feels like yesterday. Everything's so second nature, and just to be good to be back here in Nelson. Yeah, you don't realise how much you miss it until you arrive, and yeah, it's been awesome to see a few mates around town, and just being amongst the lads is really good and so refreshing to be back home. So yeah, it's nice.
Are you going to make the team, Leicester, the first 15? Are you absolutely stacked in the backs there? Levi Almoa, David Havili, all sorts.
Yeah, we're lucky here at Tasman. We've got a great squad, and yeah, look, wherever the coach needs me or wherever he wants me, I'm happy wherever. But yeah, like I said, man, it's got quality side this season, and look, we've got a lot of force to be reckoned with, and look, I just hope we have a great season. So yeah.
And you mentioned your desire to be in that All Blacks World Cup squad in 2027. Were the All Blacks coaches in touch with you while you were over in France at Toulon?
Just back and forth, but yeah, I always knew, even before I left, the door was always there to return home, and it's something I'm truly grateful for New Zealand Rugby and obviously Razor. But yeah, right now at this stage, just good to be back home, and yeah, just sort of taking day by day and step by step, and yeah, see where we end up.
Yeah, there is a Rugby Championship squad getting picked just after that first round of NPC. You will be available for that. Would you be ready if selected?
Yeah, obviously just come off one of the toughest competitions in the world, I think a few weeks ago. So yeah, everything's all good. Body's still chipping away, and lungs are still breathing. So yeah, look, like I said before, like I know I'm here for the next 2 years and available for whoever needs me. And look, I'm just enjoying every step of the way. So yeah.
Yeah, when you left, I think you were more of a winger who could play a bit of centre, and we saw that with you at the Crusaders. From the highlights I've seen with you at Toulon, playing more centre. So how would you describe yourself now as a rugby player?
Yeah, well, just, yes. Over in France, I was playing more centre and managed to get myself in the loose forward. So play first 40 at centre and then the last 30 or 20 in the loose forward. So yeah, honestly enjoy both areas of the game. So yeah.
As a loose forward, are you kidding? That's the first I've heard of that. How was that, getting into the dark places?
Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. It's always been something I've always wanted to keep in my back pocket, and just to be a hybrid player and sort of bring a whole new dynamic to the game is really interesting. And yeah, look, I really enjoyed it. Yeah. Yeah,
we're seeing that bit with Timothy Tavatavanawa, who I'm sure you would have been stoked to see make his debut, most turnovers in Super Rugby. So being that all-round type of player, is that something you aspire to be?
Yeah, always try to be. I've always tried to have a point of difference in my game, and that's just another area to add into, obviously, my CV and my toolbox, and something I'll keep crafting away. But yeah, look, I'm just always trying to get better every day, and yeah, just keep trying to find new ways I can develop as a player. So yeah. Do
you think you could be a genuine loose forward option for the All Blacks, or is that something that's maybe way down the road?
Look, like I said, yeah, like wherever the coach needs me or where I'm required, like, mate, I'm off for any job. So yeah, it's just simple as that.
Yeah, absolutely. And so you've ticked off quite a few boxes already for a 25-year-old in rugby. You have been to a World Cup, you've been overseas, you've won NPC titles. So what are some of your other long-term goals in rugby, Leicester?
Yeah, mine's just simple, man. Just keep trying to stay fit and healthy and keep doing what I love doing for as long as I can. And that's obviously playing footy, training with some good mates, and look, just creating long-time memories in this job. You know, it's a special occupation we have, and yeah, look, nothing aspiring to be, but just really just trying to enjoy a bit of my job, really.
Yeah, and you never know how long rugby will be there for you, right? Like, you can always just be one injury away. So to be financially secure now, does that kind of open up your mind a bit more about what you can do in rugby? That pressure isn't there financially to make those decisions to go overseas. You can just purely make decisions for the love of the game.
Yeah, I think the one thing I took away from being overseas is just such an eye opener. Like, just you sort of realise how big footy is elsewhere out of the country, and the benefits and just the lifestyles it can provide you. And it's been something I've been able to experience as a 23-year-old. And yeah, look, it's just been awesome to understand that and also experience that there's such a big world out there that this job can offer. And just to know that beyond the back of my head is probably one of the biggest lessons I took with my experience. But yeah, look, for me, it's just, enjoy playing footy every year and every day. And I always have been keeping it that simple. So yeah.
Absolutely. And we can't wait to see you back out there for the Tasman Mako this season. Leicester Fainga'anuku, thank you so much for joining us on DSPN.
Thank you.
DSPN.